Okay, hello again. I know I said I was going to take all this out of the box beforehand, but I opened it and peeked in it, and the excitement was just too much. So, here we go. Oh, words cannot describe how happy having this makes me, and the level of sacrifice I went through to get this darn thing. So truly I am blessed. Anyhow, let's see what we got here. I haven't watched the video all the way through either because I wanted to do that with you guys so you can see my new telescope and whatever pitfalls I may have going through it. But here is my 90-degree eyepiece. That baby is so cool. Nice solid construction. Everybody see? Looks like a gun. Pew, pew, pew. And we'll put that over here. Yay! I believe that I don't know what the hell this is, but we're gonna find out together, okay? Oh, yeah, these big meaty things, I do know what they are. They're the pivot for the telescope, because the telescope is almost 6 feet tall, so yeah, not like other scopes with the cheap fiber board, press board things that just kind of, these are nice and meaty, made out of brushed aluminum. That's so sweet. Nice heavy-duty plastic. You can tell they're real solid. So that's awesome. And it is beautiful outside right now. There is not a cloud in the sky, so if I hurry up, then we can go out and look at the stars. Well, not you, because I don't have that ability quite set up yet, but I will. And I will take you through the stars, I promise you that. So, a little battery pack. And not quite sure, but it looks nice. I hear something in there wiggling around, so I better not take it out of there. Newton collimator. Newtonian collimator. So that's awesome. This particular telescope comes with it, but I was looking around at like the Orions and the Meads, and they didn't include a collimator, so Zoomel has went in the right direction with that also. By the way, this telescope is $699. So I bled getting this thing. Okay. Ooh, neato, little moon filter. See that? Little moon filter in there. Groovy. And I'm going to keep all of my packaging for this, which yeah, I've just now noticed this. The box is beat up really bad, and the packaging is cracked in there. Regardless, I'm going to save it. And some smart person on the internet said that he went out and bought a sheet of plywood and kept his own telescope box, but he encased it with plywood and put it on wheels. And that is indeed what's going to happen with this, because that is just too simple not to go through with. I have 3 different trades, by the way. I'm a carpenter, an artist, and a rebel. So I don't know what these are either. We're going to put those over there and open them as we go through the video. I'm just pulling the stuff out. Now, to show you how truly big this telescope is, this is so cool. Oh, Lord. I'm crouching down on my knees next to it, and I'm going to try to pull it back. See if you can see the whole thing. Okay. Yeah, I'm wearing a t-shirt. Still show you my belly though. Okay. Yeah, so I'm 5'8", and this thing is not on its pedestal yet. So I suspect it may be just as tall or taller than me when it's put together. Ooh, it's like undressing your girlfriend for the first time. Yay! Well, maybe not my girlfriend, but it's like undressing your girlfriend for the very first time. Okay, I got a couple little cappies up here. Don't know what else may remain in this box. Definitely big enough to cram a body inside of if you had an emergency. Just saying. Okay. Okay. This box right here has to be the base. Okay. This particular Z12 Dobsonian reflector telescope, it is not computerized, and I could not see spending $400 on a go-to or an IntelliPoint or whatever, you know, not when I'm after some remarkable shots, you know, because that $400 for the go-to should be put into your aperture. So at a later date, I will modify this and I will build my own go-to, which I will show you also, and it will link up to the satellite and run through my computer system. Have no fear. The Astro Victor is here. We will do this. So ooh. I almost just cut my finger open on that staple. That would have hurt. And I'm tired of always cussing, but there's just so much shit that goes wrong. So I'm working on my cussing. Oh, that's kind of stupid. You can't see what I'm doing. All right. Sorry about that. See, now it looks like this part right here, it is indeed the base. That's what I thought. So we'll set this over here. Some kind of cool little metal plate. All right, whatever. Another part of the base, a great big one. See? And here are the sides. Oh yeah, those, now that I have laid everything else out, I realize that those are my 2 different eyepieces that came free with this also. None of the other telescope manufacturers give you such high quality stuff for so cheap. I mean, it really, I've never looked through it. Go and Google Zoomel Z12 and just read the reviews. So awesome, awesome, awesome. Let me, here, I'll show you my eyepieces now before I end this video and get some of this garbage out of the way. Once again, nice quality construction. I mean, look at how big that eyepiece is, and they just threw it in. That's so awesome. If you're going to buy a telescope, I really recommend you make the sacrifice like I did and save. And get the biggest one that you possibly can. And go to astromart.com. And you know, I don't know a whole lot about telescopes yet, but we're all going to learn together if you care to. And here's another little eyepiece. This is my 9mm Plössl. I've been told I'm gonna need to buy new ones, which I believe, but I gotta wait until the sticker shock wears off. Just not complaining, just saying. Okay. And also, not as a side note, as something really important to tell, this little box right here is the Telrad. And while this is not sold with the unit, they want to charge like $69 for it, I think. And I just asked Jeff at Astromart, I'm like, hey man, you know, this is really expensive for me, and all of the reviews say that this thing should have been included with it. What can you do for me after I just spent so much money? And he gave me an obscenely low price on it. Obscenely low price on it. So that's really, really cool. And it looks like everything arrived undamaged. The directions is another thing that all of the reviews say are just horrible. So they've made the video for putting this particular telescope together, and that's going to be video number 3 of setting up my scope. So let me pick up and get all of this out of the way real quick. And I'm racing against the sun. We want to take this thing out tonight and look at the stars. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. God's majesty in full display at Astrovix.